Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the Deadletter bag from Vertx. I really enjoy doing bag reviews just because I think there's a lot of people that are looking for good bags to be able to carry firearms and other stuff, especially if they can't on person or on body. They want to be able to carry in a bag, like if you're at work or something like that and you're not able to carry something on body. So these are a really good option. I really like Vertx bags just because it's been something I've carried for a really long time now. Probably about 3 to 4 years I've been carrying their stuff. I've been a long time customer of theirs. I like their stuff. Quality has been good. And I think they're really purpose driven in the fact that you can carry a firearm very easily. You can carry medical along with whatever other supplies that you want, like a laptop or other things, because I've also carried these without having to carry firearms. So let's get right into this review and the in-depth part of going over all of the pouches. First off, my relationship with the company Vertx. I've been a long-time customer, like I said, but they did send me this bag. I've bought a couple of these, but they've sent a handful as well. So I appreciate them for sending this bag for the review. So I like to add this disclaimer in all of my reviews for bags. I am not a professional bag maker. I do not know what the best stitching is, the best materials, all those things. All I can tell you is what my personal experience with these bags have been, which is about 3 to 4 years with these bags, quality-wise, durability, and my thoughts and what I have seen over that time. Any of these Vertx bags that I have used, I've never had any issues with quality or durability. I've never had to call customer service on them. They've all been very good quality. They've all worked well for me. I think the stitching looks good. The quality of the material looks good. It feels comfortable, and I really like the color combos that Vertx has. As you can see, there's so many different color combos in here. There's some reds as well. This is probably my nicest one, I think I would say. I would probably carry this more for like a businessy type if I was someone that had to wear a suit or carry a laptop or a little bit more professional. I would definitely carry this one because I think this material and the style looks very nice and professional to me. So I like the fact that they have a lot of different options. One of the first things I look at for a bag that I'm going to be carrying a firearm in or tactical supplies is going to be something that doesn't look like I have a firearm on me. I don't want multi-cams. I don't want patches that say, come and take it, things like that. That's okay if that's what you want and that's the style you're going for, but I don't want people to know what I'm carrying in this bag and I don't want them to think anything of it. I want them to see the bag and then forget about the bag. I don't want them to see the bag and be like, okay, there's something in that bag. So that's the goal with this, and that's why I like these, because there's no logos plastered on over these. They do have spots here of Velcro, so if you do want to add patches, you can. But for me personally, I'm not going to add anything to that. It's just going to add to the styling. But you don't have to if you don't want to. So no logo everywhere plastered, and it's very simple, very plain bag that doesn't scream, I have something in me. Now let's go into the first pouch. Normally I will have these unzipped and ready like I do with the rest of the pouches, but this one's kind of special and I want to show you it real quick. So you just pull on this, and it immediately drops down like that. So it's kind of a quick draw pouch. This is where I always keep my medical stuff. I don't have all my medical stuff because I moved it in that bag because that's what I've been carrying daily. But I have some random 4x4 still in here. But this is where I usually keep my medical stuff. I'll put some molly pouches. I have some different bandages, tourniquets, all my supplies for medical, shears goes in here because you have the molly in here so you can hook your bandages and pouches if you have any, or you can just go ahead and put everything in this pouch and put it back up. You can unclip this and lay it out and be a little bit more of an open surface. I really don't have it used to have it open, so I always just keep it shut like that. And this is a very simple and easy pouch to get to, and that's mainly the reason I like to keep my medical supplies in there. So next you have this middle pouch here. You have got some mesh here on the left side. This is see-through, which I like because you can kind of see what's in there. So if you throw some stuff in there, you're not kind of looking through the pouch from the inside or the top trying to look what you have, and you can kind of just look in to see what you have. And then you have some pouches here to the right. You have one here to the right that you can fit a magazine in or a flashlight, and then you have like one for pins, a knife, multi-tool, really basically anything you want in those. Those are just random pouches. And then you have this large pouch here in the middle, and you can also lift up this tab here, and then you have a spot for either a laptop, books, paperwork, just a divider there that you can separate some things and keep it separate. You also have this pad up here up front that you can put a firearm holster into if you want to, but I usually keep those in the back pouch, which I'll show you here in a second. But this is really my main pouch for this bag that you're going to be able to put everything in. This is where I put most of my supplies. I put my laptop if I'm taking it with me. I put my paperwork and then some other loose things in there as well, like headphones, anything else that I'm doing, depending on what I'm doing that day. And then you've got the third pouch, which is a large firearms pouch here that has basically whatever you want in here. But this is what I ended up putting. I put a firearm, mags, and then a flashlight, and then a 30-round mag because you never know what you're going to get into. So I have my extra supplies in this one with a firearm. And then actually what's really cool about this one that I don't have in any other one is right here is a bulletproof panel from Premier Body Armor. So Premier Body Armor actually makes bulletproof panels that fit specifically in these Vertx bags, which is really cool because you don't have to look and try to measure and find one that's going to fit similar. These are actually made, cut for these bags. So I actually have a discount code for those if you guys are interested in picking one up for yourself. But that is something that I really like about this bag, is the fact that I have bulletproof armor in this. So it's not something that you would ever think that is bulletproof. But what's really nice about that is you're able to take this and wrap it around your head and have it here in that vital spot. You can take your firearm out and do what you need to do and just have some protection here up front. It's not going to be anything that's going to be crazy. It's not like it's a plate carrier or anything, but it's just something to add a little bit of protection if you're in a situation where you might need it. You can also put your arm through here in the back and use this as almost a shield, which I've shown you in the past with some of their other bags. You can stick your arm straight through here, and so you can actually shield it this way and then use your handgun if you want to. That just gives you some ballistic protection here in the front. So it's just kind of a cool little thing to add to these bags, is being able to carry body armor with you if you want to have that added protection. So back to this big pouch here, you can either keep this as a firearms pouch only and just keep your firearms things, or if you don't want to have a firearm in this bag and you want to use this for work or something else, you can remove all this, use this as a laptop pouch, use this as a big pouch for all your paperwork or supplies or whatever you're carrying that day. This is a very large pouch, and it has some room and width to it that it can carry a lot of stuff. So it's not just for firearms. This is just what I use it for because I want to be able to have quick access to my firearm. But you can actually use this as a big pouch to carry whatever you would like in as well. Now, another cool little addition to this bag was these little clips here on the side. So if you unzip this, it doesn't drop fully like it just did before. This way, when you unzip it, it just opens up that much. It stops it. Say you hear something or you're like, okay, I probably should have my firearm really close to ready. I don't need to pull it out yet. I don't want to freak anybody out and have this thing out, but it's a very sketchy situation and I want to have this as close as possible without having it out. So you can unzip this, have this hang open, and that way you can just carry it like this. It can be around your neck, the body armor can be in front of you, and you can still have your hand on your firearm without nobody knowing what is in front of you. So on the bottom here, it's like a leather type material. That's just for if you're laying it down and things. Gives it a little bit more durability. A lot of their bags have that on the bottom, and I like that. The straps on this is very padded. I like that as well, especially if you're gonna be carrying it for a while. So you got that pad, and then you also have a cross strap here. So if you want to have a little bit more security on your back, I usually clip that off and leave that hang, or put it up because you have a spot in here that you can actually roll this up and put it into. I usually leave it and just carry this way. You can also unclip this one here and rotate it over here. There's another clip. So depending how you want to carry this, there's multiple clip locations on this to be able to change up the strap. The back is a large foam-like pad, and that's just a little bit for more comfort when it's laying against you. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. The B-roll is going to show you a little bit more. We've got the strap up top for carrying it this way. It's like a leather material as well, and seems like a pretty well-made strap. Other than that, the material and everything looks good. The stitching looks good. I've showed you guys a lot of B-roll, and there might even be some things that I've missed about these bags. There's like these loops here that you could be using for different things. Who knows what they're for? I'm sure there's a reason for them. I personally don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. So there you go. I hope that gives you guys a good idea on this whole bag and answers some questions for you before you purchase. You guys can use my discount code, which saves you 25% off, which is a significant discount, especially because these bags are pretty expensive. This one's, I believe, $140. So you save quite a bit that way. And you guys can use my code Tactical Advisor, and that does help support the channel as well. If you want to help my channel in other ways, there's a link down in the description. That'll take you directly to my website. From there, you can use other links like Brownells, Cloud Defensive, Aero Precision. Any of those links will give me a small kickback and show those companies I'm generating flow, which is a good thing, and helps me get more things to review and helps me continue to support the channel. Actually, with like ammo being so expensive, it's really hard to test guns right now with everything going on. But that does help me and supports the channel. If not, I just appreciate you guys being here, liking, share, and subscribing. If you guys want to pick up your own bag, go check out Vertx. I will put a link to them in the description because I can, because that's not a firearm product, it's just a bag. And I actually love their clothing. I'll probably do a review shortly on them. I wear quite a few of their different clothes, and one of my favorites is it's a shirt that is sewn here. It has an undershirt and an overshirt, and it's really meant for concealed carry because I can lift this and you still have a shirt under there to protect your belly, and then you can make a draw really easily. Really cool shirt. That is also on their website if you guys want to look at their clothing. So I'll probably be doing some more stuff with that. Speaking of clothing, and another company that supports me a ton is Howitzer. Absolutely love these guys. They support me a ton, and I support their company mainly because they support first responders, military members, veterans, and they do that by donating 5% of proceeds to charity. And that's cool because they donated over $200,000 last year. I'm really excited to see what they do this year. So if you guys want to pick up some shirts from them, definitely go check them out in the description as well. So thank you guys so much. I got a lot more videos coming here soon. The end of the year is coming, and a lot more stuff is coming here in the new year. SHOT Show's canceled, so there's going to be a lot of things up in the air on what's going on. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff coming here in January, February, that first quarter of the year. So I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be trying to post as much as possible. I'm most active on my Instagram and Facebook. I post daily there. So if you guys are really into the daily posting, what's going on, a little more behind the scenes, follow me there, because I usually do like vlogs and the stories, and then I try to post as much as possible with the new things that I'm testing before it gets onto YouTube. So if not, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas, New Year, and spend a lot of time with your family, and be safe.